I need you to help me choose a book this weekend. Hey there, it's Mitzi. Welcome to my channel. Today I need you to help me choose a book. I am participating in this readathon this upcoming weekend, and I need you to help me choose the book for it. So Sarah at The Bookish Knitter, she hosts this readathon that I really enjoy. It's a flexible readathon. It's called Choose Your Own Readathon. I couldn't remember the name of it. It's called Choose Your Own Readathon. And what she does is she lets you decide what your goal will be for that weekend. And she gives prompts, but it's pretty much flexible. You don't even have to follow the prompts. You can do whatever you want to. But it's a way to just get some books read that you've been wanting to read. So yours might be, I'm going to read so many pages this weekend, or I'm going to read the oldest book I've had on my bookshelf, or my TBR for the book I've had on there for the longest, or whatever it is. So you can create your own readathon through that, but then she gives these prompts to make it even more fun. So for this one that's coming up this weekend, it is March, I'm checking to make sure I have the right dates, March 17th, 18th, and 19th is the Choose Your Own readathon, create your own readathon. And so she's hosted it this weekend, the 17th, 18th, and 19th. And her prompt is green on the cover because of it being, March, St. Patrick's Day, and spring in the air. We're hoping for a nice green spring, all those kind of things. So she thought green would be a great prompt for this one. Again, you create what you want, but I loved the green prompt, so for me, I'm just going to make it a green cover readathon. So I'm just going to choose a green covered book for this readathon. So thank you to Sarah over at The Bookish Knitter. If you have not followed Sarah, she is a delight. I love watching her. Here's the thing, Sarah does not read a lot of what I read. We don't really, there's a few things we overlap on. I'm pretty sure she was one that loved Gone with the Wind, and I loved Gone with the Wind, but that's about as far as it gets. She reads a lot of romance, and there are weeks that's all she's reading. Now, she reads everything. I'm not saying that, but she reads mostly romance. And I don't read many romance. So most of the time when she's talking about her books, they're not books that I want to read, but I love hearing her talk about the books she's reading. She's just so excited about it. I love hearing about her cats and her work life, and, when she stops by and picks up a coffee, she just makes things fun. So if you've not followed Sarah, go over and subscribe to her channel because she just brightens my day. I watch every video that she puts out, and she does do reading sprints too. So during the week, she and a couple of other people will come on and do reading sprints throughout the week to help you kind of get some of those books read. She has this giggle that when she does it, I giggle. I just love it because she's just so, positive, and just, there's so many negative things out there. So I go to Sarah to just brighten my day. And when I see that she has a new video up, I go straight over. I stop what I'm doing. I go straight over and watch Sarah because she's just fantastic. But anyway, she's hosting this. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, do that. So the prompt for this readathon this weekend, for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, is green on the cover. I'm going with that. So I've pulled some green covered books off of my shelf, and I want you to help me pick one, because what you pick, whatever you vote for, now I'll need to know by Friday, so go ahead and vote. But whatever has the most votes then, that's what I'm going to read. I might be able to get in more than one. I doubt it because the weekend I'm usually super busy. But I will try to get that one read. That's going to be my goal, is whatever you vote for, the one that gets the most votes will be the book that I read for this readathon. I hope I'm making sense. So the first one I could use for middle grade March, and I just received this book. It's called A Kind of Paradise by Amy Rebecca Tan. It's green, of course, so that fits. And this one is middle grade, so it would fit for middle grade March. it has something to do with books and something to do with a library, I think. It says, Jamie made a mistake at the end of the school year, and every kid in her middle school knows about it. Now she has to spend her summer vacation volunteering at the local library as punishment. And I'm not sure what happens after that, but it sounded interesting because spending the summer in the library is not punishment to me. So I want to know what happens with her in this story. So I'm interested in that one. Another green on the cover. This would fit for March Mystery Madness. I've had this book on my shelf for a long time, and it's the first in a series. It's The Sweetness at the Bottom of the Pie by Alan Bradley. Again, I've wanted to read this for a long time, and I don't know how many is in this series, but I think there's a lot of them. But this is the first one, and I do want to get to this one at some point since it had green on the cover, and it would fulfill reading something for March Mystery Madness. I thought I would include it. The next one is James Herriot's All Things Bright and Beautiful. This is one beautiful cover. Look at all that beautiful lush green on that cover. This one is the second in the All Creatures Great and Small series, and I loved that first book, and I have several of these in this series, but I haven't read any of the others, so I need to get to this one, so this would be a choice. Then I have this one I picked up, I don't know, at a thrift store and estate sale, and this is an old one, Pollyanna by Eleanor Porter. This is definitely a vintage copy of this book, and look at that beautiful cover on that one. So this has green on the cover. It would serve for middle grade March, so this is another one I could read for middle grade March, and it's not that long at all, so I'm sure I could fit this one in. This one I tried a chapter several months ago. I tried a chapter on this one. I was going to unhaul some books. I tried a chapter of this one and said, no, I want to read that. But I still hadn't read it yet. And it is The Dream Daughter by Diane Chamberlain. And it's green on the cover. It has a beautiful cover too. This one, I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly what happened. I think it was like a time slip at the beginning of this story. It sounded very interesting when I read that first chapter. I need to go back and read the first chapter because I don't remember. But it seemed like there was some kind of, he knew things from the future he shouldn't know. I think that's what it was. So it sounded like this might be a time slip. Not sure, but I want to read that one because I was interested when I tried the chapter. And then finally, the last choice is E. Nesbitt's The Enchanted Castle. And I love this copy. It's a beautiful green cover too. But I do like E. Nesbitt, but I haven't read The Enchanted Castle, and this could serve for middle grade March. So I have a couple of books, The Enchanted Castle, Pollyanna, and this other one that I just got, A Kind of Paradise. These all could work for middle grade March. I could read any of these for middle grade March. But I also have this mystery, Sweetness at the Bottom of the Pie. This could serve for March Mystery Madness. Or I could completely ignore those readathons and read The Dream Daughter or All Things Bright and Beautiful. I am interested in all of these books. I think I will be a winner no matter what you pick, what you choose. So please vote for one of these. Leave in the comments which one you think I should read for Sarah's Create Your Own Readathon weekend, this weekend, for green on the cover. They all would work because they all have green on the cover, lots of green on the cover, and I am interested in reading any of them. So feel free to choose one, but only choose one. Only choose one. Which one do you think I should start with? I do plan on reading all of them, but I thought that it would be fun to choose one to try to get read this weekend. So let me know in the comments if you've read any of these and which one you vote for. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.